Hey there. If you're watching this, you're probably feeling that gut-wrenching doubt, the kind that keeps you up at night, wondering if the person you're with is really being honest. Maybe you've noticed little things, a story that doesn't quite add up, a sudden shift in their behavior, or that voice in your head screaming, something's off. You're not crazy. You're not paranoid. You're just someone who values trust and deserves it. Today, we're diving into how to spot a liar in a relationship before it's too late. Let's start with the most important rule. Your intuition is your superpower. If something feels wrong, don't brush it aside. But intuition alone is enough. You need to pair it with patterns. Liars leave clues, and today, I'm giving you the tools to spot them. First, let's talk about inconsistencies. Liars struggle to keep their stories straight because lies are hard to remember. Pay attention to details. For example, if he says he was working late but can't name the project, or he claims he forgot plans with friends but his excuses change each time, those are red flags. Write down discrepancies. Over time, patterns will emerge. And if you confront him, watch his reaction. Honest people clarify, liars deflect. Which brings me to sign number 2, defensiveness. If simple questions like, "Hey, who were you texting earlier?" trigger a full-blown argument, pay attention. A partner who's hiding something will often attack to avoid accountability. They'll say things like, "Why are you always checking up on me?" Or "You're so insecure." Sound familiar? Healthy relationships thrive on communication. If he's more focused on shutting down the conversation than reassuring you, that's a problem. Next up, body language. Now, I'm not saying every crossed arm means he's lying, but clusters of behavior matter. Does he avoid eye contact when answering tough questions? Does he touch his face, throat, or mouth repeatedly? These are subconscious, self-soothing gestures. Also, watch for microexpressions, a flash of anger or fear when you ask a direct question. Liars also tend to overcompensate. If he's suddenly too affectionate after a suspicious moment, or goes overboard explaining where he was, that's a sign. Truthful people don't feel the need to perform. Now, let's talk about what's not a sign. Silence. Sometimes good people need space to process, or they might seem off because they're stressed about work, family, or life. That's why context matters. Don't mistake a bad day for a bad character. Your goal isn't to play detective 24/7. It's to protect your peace. So if you're seeing multiple red flags, it's time to dig deeper. But how do you confront him without pushing him away? Use "I feel" statements instead of your lie about where you were. Try, "I feel uneasy when plans change suddenly. Can we talk about what happened last night?" This reduces defensiveness and opens a door for honesty. His response will tell you everything. Does he listen, empathize, or does he dismiss, gaslight, or blame you? The difference between a liar and a keeper is how they handle hard conversations. Here's the hard truth. You can't force someone to be honest, but you can decide what you tolerate. If he's lying, it's not your job to fix him. It's your job to respect yourself enough to walk away. We've covered the red flags, inconsistencies, defensiveness, and body language. But here's the thing. Liars don't just lie. They manipulate. They'll twist reality to keep you doubting yourself. But before you make any big decisions, there's more you need to know. How do liars manipulate your emotions? What phrases do they use to keep you hooked? And how do you rebuild trust or know when it's time to let go? So let's break down their playbook, starting with the most dangerous trap of all, gaslighting. You probably heard the term, but let's get specific. It's when someone makes you question your memory, perception, or sanity. For example, if you say, "You told me you were single when we met," and he replies, "You're imagining things, I never said that," or "You're too sensitive, it was a joke." Sound familiar? That's gaslighting. It's designed to make you second-guess yourself instead of them. Liars use this tactic to keep control. They'll rewrite history, minimize your feelings, or accuse you of overreacting. The goal? To make you drop the question and trust them blindly. Here's how to fight back. First, document everything. Text dates times. When he says, "That never happened," you can say, "Actually, on March 12th, you texted me this." Facts are gaslighting kryptonite. Second, set boundaries. Calmly say, "I know what I heard. I won't argue about it." If he keeps twisting, walk away. You don't owe him a debate. Now, let's talk about future faking. This is when he dangles grand promises to keep you hooked. "I'll introduce you to my family soon. Let's move in together next year." Or, "I'm saving up for a ring." But when you ask for specifics, radio silence. Or worse, he calls you pushy. Future faking keeps you hoping, while he avoids real commitment. A trustworthy person aligns their actions with their words. If he's serious, you'll see effort meeting friends, making plans, showing up consistently. If it's all talk, he's buying time, not building a future. Try this. The next time he makes a promise, write it down. If he doesn't follow through within 24 hours or gives excuses, you have your answer. Words are cheap. Actions are currency. Demand clarity. If he can't give it, he's not invested. Period. Ask, "Can you help me understand why this keeps happening?" For example, if he cancels plans last minute, don't attack. Say, "I've noticed this happened a lot. Can you help me understand why?" A liar will deflect or blame. An honest person will acknowledge the pattern and problem solve with you. Now, let's tackle the questions that many women ask themselves. What if I still love him? Or what if he changes? So let's get real. Can liars change? Yes, but only if they admit the problem and do the work. Therapy, accountability, total transparency. If he's blaming you, his job, or the universe, he's not ready. Loving someone doesn't mean you owe them endless chances. You can love someone and choose yourself. Finally, let's talk about you. If you've been lied to, you might feel ashamed, asking, "How did I miss this?" But here's the truth. Liars are skilled. They count on your empathy. This isn't your fault. Your job isn't to become a human lie detector. It's to heal, set standards, and attract partners who match your integrity. Rebuilding trust starts within. Therapy, journaling, supportive friends. Do whatever fills your cup. The right partner won't just tell the truth. He'll make you feel safe enough to stop looking for lies. You deserve a love that's honest, even when it's hard. A love where I'll try becomes I did. Where trust me isn't a demand, it's a promise kept. So take this knowledge, protect your heart, and never settle for less than your worth. If this resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. It helps others find this video too. Drop a comment below. I choose honesty if you're ready to demand the love you deserve. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best is yet to come. See you next time.